Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Ready, break.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all. I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibbs. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13.
This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
Stroud now on 4th down.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they could do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there.
His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Let's go now.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Happy 60, happy 60. Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
19, right here.
play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Rams are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, L.A.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Tag. 18 Rattler.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Man open, it's Jamar Chase complete.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush. Right?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere.
Cut 19.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. This is caught by Evans. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 33. Again, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. They'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw again. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Taken in at the 3.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Come on. Hey.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Now it's 2nd and 9. And the pitch goes to Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's hit.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
All right, help me out here. Because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. It seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Black Ultra. 6. Mega. Blaster. 6. Shot. 17. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Inside handoff to Mixon. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Okay, right?
They'll run with Mixon. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Ramsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come.
He's got a man, complete.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Now a give right side. It's Gibbs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to add on to their first half lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So it's third and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dive. They'll set up a throw.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
On the ball. On the ball.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Here we go.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Wait.
They'll throw now on the final play.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So the completion good for 7 there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
Can't ask for much more than that. A 50-yard punt followed by a loss on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
But they certainly are letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. They're going to try and throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Play action. Here's Stroud. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it is 42-0. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto, and so the clock.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then gets the...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Jets will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fields it right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And my goodness, another interception. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something, double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT.
Stroud sets up the play action.
Going up top. And that is incomplete.
That he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Throwing now is Stroud.
He's going to go up top again. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
That is caught at the 7. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
17.
Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
Let's go. Charge.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And now here is another interception.
And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. So that